May the best team win. Prepare for rivals. So, FatalFaction on the red team, Zoo is the blue team. Unit-wise, obviously there's going to be a lot of cavalry running around because we are on grasslands, a lot of anti-cavalry as well. So as you can see, Zoo has got a good handful of Madao, they've got Fort Brachio, looks like they've got a couple of Outriders as well, they've got the Hashashins, a couple of Iron Reapers, interestingly enough. I don't see Shenji, and I don't see Zakalian. For the red team, so FatalFaction, we've got an absolute shit ton of Chevaliers, a lot of Winged Hussars as well, also a number of Camels, plus Halberdier Sergeants, a couple of good handful of Fort Brachio. No, they have got Madao as well, they've got a couple of units of Madao. But a lot more Chevaliers for FatalFaction than what Zoo has, and because Chevaliers are actually an extremely good pick, because there's barely any shields on the field, which means that the crossbows from the Chevaliers are absolutely going to be able to steamroll stuff, especially if they can get the chance to fire. So this is going to be interesting to see how this goes down. I wonder how they want to use the Hashashins though, Zoo. That's going to be interesting to see. Right. Oh, hey, game. Here we go. So probably you would expect the main push to go down on B. I'm going to have a high view first and see what's going down. So it looks like I'm going to keep the camera a little bit quicker than I normally would as well, so I'll put it on 25. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. And it looks like what's going on is Fatal's going up to A, FatalFaction, and Zoo is going up to C, and there's only a couple going to B. So my initial prediction of there's going to be a big fight at B is just clearly a lie. It looks like Zoo might actually be able to get B though. And they are definitely going to get C. So the guys over here at C are going to have to retreat. Imaltar and Oliver the Golden, are they actually going to sit here? Although they have got their camels up, but the camels, even though they do a lot of damage, I'm not going to be able to beat a whole team of units. There's just too much DPS and too many heroes coming through for them to do anything. So Imaltar's running, Oliver the Golden is also running. I would not go to this supply, otherwise they'll just lose. Oliver the Golden has got Fort Brachios and he's pulling back now. So FatalFaction have got A, they have pushed the guys back on the other side towards their resupply. They may try capturing that resupply as well, and now they are collapsing on the B point. Because of Oliver the Golden and Imaltar though, it looks like... Well, it doesn't look like. It is the fact that they took slightly longer. However, Zoo is making an absolutely steamroll down this hill, and they are pushing heavily for FatalFaction's base point. And there are only 3 of them down here, which means they're going to get absolutely steamrolled. Somebody did just ping it from FatalFaction, and FatalFaction have got guys at the Zoo's base, but the main fight's going down here. Oof. Big charges coming through. Couple of the hit on, it doesn't even show you at the top anymore because it's field battles, so brilliant. Even less information, who would have guessed it? Perfectly balanced. So the Zoo guys look like they're about to start getting control of the end point. Wing Crow's just come in with some Winged Hussars, but there's just far too many units on the point down here. However, the red base is being capped now. Zoo are getting B back. And let's jump over here quickly, because obviously the red base is getting absolutely steamrolled because there's so many of them. FatalFaction are just about ready to clear Zoo's base, but I think it's too late because their base is at 50%. Zoo's going to be able to get B cap off by the looks of it, and it means that the blue base is only going to be vulnerable for another 15 seconds. Oh, they've managed to defend B though. Ooh, this is going to be close, man. It's like the problem is the fight's at both sides of the map, so I can't really tell. It looks like FatalFaction are definitely safe over there. Let's go and check this side. So they keep... Oh, FatalFaction are now in the lead. And they do have the numbers over here to stop themselves from being wiped. Which means FatalFaction win. They've just cleared it. That was so close, man. That was so close. So goddamn close. That was such a risk for both teams. Because they basically... Like, I thought initially, when Zoo pushed up to the C point, they were slightly too slow. And they may leave themselves wide open. But because Zoo got B first and C, and they just steamrolled down the hill to the end base, I thought FatalFaction is going to be absolutely, like, livid. They're going to be... I thought they were going to be in trouble. And then they managed to get just enough onto the base point to stop the capping. Managed to take control of Zoo's base and keep continuously capping it, while at the same time holding B so they didn't lose that, and getting the numbers onto their base point to keep stopping Zoo from taking more base cap points. But that was what, 20? I think there was 28% left on the FatalFaction base, which is only a few seconds in cap time on this game mode. So that took 3 minutes. Like, 3 minutes, guys. What the hell? So very well played, both teams. Let's see what the MVPs were. It's not obviously going to be massive numbers because the games were so quick. But MVP for FatalFaction was Imaltar. That makes sense. He was basically fighting straight off the bat. I think with his camels down, weren't he? He probably got a few kills there. So we had 0, 1, 0, and 59 units. He also had the highest units killed. Highest assistances was 3 with multiple guys. So it looks like Bravo, Gladsheim, and Tocho. Highest heroes killed was 2, I believe. And that was Bravo again, Winkro Kagan, and that was it. MVP for Zoo was Radiance with 104 and 26. The highest units killed, however, was 43. Apologies. Highest assists was 4, and that was Radiance and Lanrumil. And the highest heroes killed, that's my eyes are lying to me, is 2, and that is Shady. So, very, very well played, both teams. Very short match. Kind of wish it was a little bit longer, not gonna lie. And that means that FatalFaction are going to be going up against... I have no clue. We'll have to wait and see how the Pond Guard and S&G match went. So, Ugly Mug,